Some of you would say, Brandon, you don't know what all I've got going on in my life, and you don't know my situation, and you don't know my circumstance, you don't know what I'm dealing with, or struggling with, or fighting against. You're right, I don't. But I do know of a man named Moses who was born into slavery, was abandoned by his parents, was raised by strangers, was guilty of killing an Egyptian, was a fugitive in the wilderness, was a man who went from being a prince to being a shepherd. But God wasn't done with him yet. I do know a man named Joseph who was despised by his brothers, was sold into slavery, was falsely accused of sexual harassment, was unjustly imprisoned. But God wasn't done yet. Or I've heard of a man named Daniel who was taken from his home, forced to change his name, his clothes, his hair, his style, his everything. He was made to adapt to foreign culture, thrown into a den of lions because of his prayer habits. But God wasn't done yet. Or there's a man named David who was overlooked by his father. He was hunted by his father-in-law. He ran with a group of renegades and he was imprisoned by the Philistines. But God wasn't done yet. I have heard a story of a man named Christ who was born to an unwed teenage girl. He was hunted as a child by Herod. He was mocked by religious leaders. He was betrayed and denied by his closest friends. He was beaten, he was flogged, and he was stripped of his clothes. He was nailed to a cross, and he was laid into a borrowed tomb. But see, the great news about that story is God wasn't done yet. And so what I'm saying to you tonight is no matter where you are and no matter who you are, you need to understand tonight that God is not through with you yet. And when you leave this place, God desires to use you to change this world.